DorkLair. Welcome to another DorkLair action figure video. Today is a little departure from my normal action figure reviews. My midweek video this week is going to be sort of advice and tips for and speculation about the Mythic Legions in-stock sale that's going on Wednesday, July 17th at 9 p.m. So if you're watching this right when it hits, this is tomorrow. If you're watching this a couple days late, then this is an old video. This is going to not be a video that's going to age well. But if you are catching this video prior to the in-stock sale, I'm hoping it can be a little bit helpful, especially for my listeners who are a little less familiar with the process and a little less familiar with all of the different waves and the popularity of the waves and which figures are going to sell out quickly and which ones are maybe going to linger, and how to kind of strategize your purchase and prioritize things. So there's going to be an in-stock sale tomorrow night, Wednesday, July 17th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Four Horsemen is limiting the number of figures you can order within the first hour. You can order no more than 2 per character within the first hour. And they're saying that if you order more than 2, then they're going to cancel your order after the fact. So I don't think it's going to be a cart restriction. I think you're going to be able to say add 5 of a character to your cart and check out and pay, but be aware that you don't want to do that because they're going to go back in and cancel. And then by the time you go back and order, those things could be sold out. So 2 per order, 2 per character per order within the first hour. After the first hour, you should be good to go to order army builders and stuff like that and get like a lot of characters. But you can order 10 figures. You just have to order 2. You can't order 10 of all Attila or 5 skeletons and 5 Delta guards. You have to order only 2 of each character. So with that being said, they did also say that their prices are going to be the same as their pre-order prices. And so the standard figures are $35. Most army builders are $22. And the Ice Troll is $100. And then there's a couple of like deluxe figures and a few random things that are like the deluxe figures are $52, I believe. One random one is the Egalis is $45. And there might be a few others that are priced a little bit differently, but the majority of the figures are $35 each, unless it's an army builder. Those are $22. And the 3 waves that are going to be available are the Advent of Decay wave, which is a massive 40+ figure wave. The one figure that's not going to be there from that wave is the female army builder Barbarian, because they didn't produce her when they went to production. They accidentally produced the Deluxe Barbarian figure, and so they have stock of this that they promised would be in the in-stock sale, but they have not mentioned yet today. So I'm not sure if this thing is going to be in there or not. I know that it's currently in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm kind of thinking it will. Most people are expecting it to be there, but there has been no recent reconfirmation from Four Horsemen whether or not it'll be there. And then the next one is the All-Stars 2.0 wave, and that's reissues of earlier figures for the most part. The one new figure in the wave is Deltagar, that was based on like somebody who had their likeness on there for like a huge contribution to the pre-order, something like that. I forget exactly how that worked out, but this is a wave mostly of reissues, and usually these are really popular figures because they're voted on, and people say, "Hey, this one's super hard to find. Let's vote for this one and get it back into the production." And then so the final wave of figures that's going to be available is the Soul Spiller wave. That's a smaller wave of new figures based on both 2.0 and 1.0 character types. So this one has the Kawaros Battle Cat tribute and the, I think her name is Melina, the Evil Lyn tribute from Masters of the Universe, and then a few other characters. I know that the Orc, the Fury Clan Orc is a pretty popular one. I'm trying to get one of those myself. And the Ice Troll is immensely popular. I think it was not produced in huge numbers, maybe, as the more expensive figures can be. So this one, I'm hearing a lot of people saying they hope they can get their hands on that one. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the general information about what's going to be available. If you're browsing, if you want to sort of browse figures, you can go to Big Bad Toy Store and search for Mythic Legions, and you'll get a sense. And if you hide pre-order, it'll get rid of anything that's not going to be around. So everything else should be roughly the stuff that's available. And as you scroll through, you'll see that most of the Advent of Decay stuff is still in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. If you see $39.99 on BBTS, that's going to be a $22 figure. So this Steel Knight and this Goblin Builder, those will be $22 figures. Things that are listed as $49.99 should be $35 figures. So just be aware if you want to kind of like figure out pricing on things, like this Elf Legion Builder, that's going to be $22 and so on. So as you get into deeper into these pages on Big Bad, you'll start to see the other waves sprinkled in here. So there's Calaros still in stock on Big Bad with their usual markup, which is not that crazy. When you think about 35 plus shipping, a lot of times people use their pile of loot and they don't really, $4 across a bunch of stuff is not that much. Okay, so continuing on, this is one of the few, this standard skeleton is one of the few figures from the All-Stars 2.0 that's actually still in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. I think that and the Bog Goblin are there. So to get to my point here, if you hide the in-stock and the pre-order stuff, you'll see what's sold out. And this is where I'm sort of basing my speculation on what's going to sell out fast. So Vorgus Vermilius, Attila, Jorund, these are all All-Stars 2.0 figures. So my prediction is that if anything is going to do that thing where, you're on there right at 9 o'clock and you put it in your cart and you check out and then boom, it's just gone. Like it's stolen from your cart because somebody was able to check out faster. If any of those are going to do that thing, then it's going to be things from the All-Stars 2.0 wave. And I also predict that it would be the Ice Troll. So those are the ones that you're going to want to prioritize, in my opinion. If you want things from the All-Stars or you want that Ice Troll, my advice would be to prioritize those. Get those in your cart as fast as possible. Don't linger. Don't browse around. Just know exactly which ones you want from those waves, from this particular wave, and check out quickly. Because if anything's going to go fast, it'll be something like Vorgus. I do think that the Templar Knight is a really popular one that'll go quickly, and the Ice Troll possibly. Basically any of those ones that are already sold out on Big Bad. Because there's no backup plan. Usually if you miss something, you can say, hey, I'm going to just suck it up and pay the extra $15 on Big Bad Toy Store and get my figure still, rather than going to eBay and paying like $100 for it or something. So yeah, and then the other one is that I think is going to sell out quickly. If it's there, we don't know for sure if it's going to be there or not. But if it's there, the Deluxe Barbarian Legion Builder, this was a figure that was incredibly hard to find, and then they accidentally produced more. And even on Big Bad Toy Store, like, they are marking it up a ton as well. Like, this was a $52 figure. Normally, Big Bad Toy Store has the Deluxe Builders at, I think, $60. So let's do Deluxe Builder. So normally a deluxe builder, a $52 deluxe builder is going to be $59, and it's usually a really good price on Big Bad Toy Store. Like, that's a great backup plan. Like, if that sells out on the in-stock sale, like, that's not a terrible markup. That's an $8 markup. But this thing, they marked up $30 even beyond the normal markup. So, this is clearly like Big Bad Toy Store even is aware of how in demand this figure is. So if this guy is in the in-stock sale, I predict it will be among those that would possibly be the quickest to sell out. Now, I don't know if quick sellout means within the first minute this time around. I don't know if it means within the first 15 minutes. I just don't know. But better to be safe than sorry. figure out what you want. If you want the Deluxe builder, if you want anything from the All-Stars 2.0 wave, if you want that Ice Troll, prioritize those. Maybe even do a quick order and then go back in and suck it up, pay the extra shipping to do a second order to get the easier stuff, the stuff that's not going to sell out quite as fast. Like the Advent of Decay is my prediction. Like I don't think that stuff will go terribly fast. As for myself, I don't want a ton, so I think I'm going to try to just get it all in one scoop. But what I'm trying to get for myself are the 2 Spartan figures from All-Stars 2. I'm trying to get Deltagar and Pixis, the Pixel Dan tribute figure. And then I'm also trying to get a Fury Orc. And what else did I have on my list? I think the other one that I want is this guy here, Brother Mandibulus, and there might have been one more on my list, but I can't remember for sure. But definitely a Fury Orc, definitely trying to get the 2 Spartans, and finally the Brother Mandibulus. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. And if you are trying to get stuff, I wish you luck. I hope this video helps out a little bit, just to give a sense. Make sure you get logged in, like to Store Horseman. You're not going to be able to really go in right now and like browse stuff yet, but be logged in, have your payment information all set, be ready to check out really quickly, and you should be good to go. Hopefully it won't be one of those things where everything's just gone immediately, which I don't think. There's just so many figures that there's gonna be figures that don't sell out right away. There's gonna be figures that last days, in fact, I believe. So we'll see about that. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I hope it helps a little bit. Why don't you let me know what you're going after in the comments below? And if you have any other advice or tips for this type of sale where things can sell out quickly, let us know in the comments below. And until next time, may the Force be with you. DorkLair!